Dude, I don't know. Luke 11:17. But he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and a house divided against itself will fall. 70 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether or not that nation or any nation so conceived in liberty can long endure. We are met here on a great battlefield of that war, as a final resting place for those who gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this, but in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, or we cannot consecrate, we cannot heal this low ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what was done here. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus for us so nobly achieved. It is rather a great task remaining before us, that from here, these honored dead, we take increased devotion to that cause, for which they gave the last full measure of their devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from this earth. Lincoln appealing to a divided Christian land, hoping they read their Bible and recognize the words that Jesus said, and may become peacemakers as he had preached, and end this costly war. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. And blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the poor in heart, they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be the children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if that salt lose its ability to salt, then what good is it? It is good for nothing, but to be thrown out and trampled under the foot of man. A man of a legend, Lincoln. How many today have read the gospel in full? Quote Jesus, if when Bibles are only $1 or given away for free, and all read daily, none are illiterate, haven't read the gospel in this day, then how could the illiterate non-Bible owning Christians of his age, appealing to something greater, was he looking for the history book, or was he just another ignorant rich government official? Run out of North Carolina through many states, poverty would follow Lincoln through all of his life. Such a humble man of Lincoln, such an historically short speech the Gettysburg Address was here. The photographer had only a second to take the photo before he was on. Lincoln grew that iconic beard because of the advice of a little girl, a non-voting citizen of the nation, during his presidential primary. The humbleness of a child, a little girl, made him grow a beard at the most critical moment in his life. Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? Jesus called a little child unto him, and set him there in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted, and become as little children, ye shall not enter the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble themselves as this small child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever shall receive one such as a little child in my name receiveth me. But whosoever offend one of these little children which believeth in me, it were better that a millstone hanged around his neck, that he were drowned in the depths of the ocean. Woe unto the world who cause offense, for it must offend, for if must offenses come, but woe to the men who these offenses come. My God, in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come and thy will be done. I pray, Lord, that you teach us to see all of us as your children and the children's of others, and realize that the person standing before you is not just a man or a woman, but a daughter, a son, a brother, a best friend. You will never understand the value of something to someone else. May you teach us how to consider others and forgive us of our inconsideration. Because, dude, I don't know. Amen.